come from Rosecrans Street and Emerson Street, tuning live for my Catholic church I go to, St. Agnes Catholic Church. I went to a different one today because today is the Festa parade, and it's the Festa Espirito Santo, celebrating it's the Portuguese festival in Point Loma. I always go to another church for a later mass, but I wanted to go to an early one today because you can't really get into 11 o'clock. It's just for the Queens, but they've blocked off Rosecrans Street. They got traffic enforcement here, just in front of the Jack in the Box. You're wondering what Festa Espirito Santo is? It's about, it's about the Portuguese community and the saints, and celebrating that. So you can look up more online about So this is the one chance in your life to get a photo in pretty much the dead middle of Rosecrans Street. So close it off for the parade, which is what I'm going to do. They've closed out this portion just for northbound traffic. We want to keep southbound traffic correction. Southbound traffic they stopped. Northbound traffic they want to keep because north is to the left. So I'm gonna go and get a good spot in front of the bank I go to. Now you can look it up online on the Festa Espirito Santo. It's UPSES.com or .org. United Portuguese Hall, San Diego, or Report SES Hall. It's also Pentecost Sunday. Today is the High Mass and the crowning of the Queen. So you have to be of Portuguese descent to be Queen. You don't have to be of Portuguese descent to be in the parade. Because, people can participate in the parades. Like, our church usually has one for, First Communions. And, there's not Portuguese people in the parade. Local high school marching band. I was in Portland High School Vanguard. They are always in the parade. There's tons of Portuguese bands in the parade. It's a really big thing in this area. So right now, I am on Rosecrans Street. I got off the bus. Went to St. Charles Catholic Church to be able to see the parade. See, there's one of the dresses there from one of the courts in front of La Perla and Mailboxes Express. So they've closed this to southbound traffic. They closed this to southbound traffic. This is shut. This will not be going anywhere. Northbound traffic, they still need to keep a movement. So what they do is, when they pull out their permits and stuff, they close southbound traffic. And now this signal has been put into flashing red, or may know as like an event mode. So they do have traffic control down at the bottom. The hall is down there where they can see where those white tents are. I'm going to be going there later after the parade to get malasadas and linguiça. Not her malasadas are Portuguese donuts, linguiça, Portuguese sausage. So this right here is where the parade route is going to come. It's going to come right after the 11 o'clock mass ends at 12 p.m. is when the parade will start. So they'll start forming up, mass ends, and then they'll start on their way back to the church. There's two parades. There's one at 10 o'clock, which is from the hall to Catholic church I go to, St. Agnes Catholic Church, Point Loma, San Diego. It's the Portuguese church, so it'll go from the hall to the church for the 11 o'clock mass. And after, it'll go from the church back down to the hall where they'll have the Queen's Luncheon, and then they'll also later they'll have the Queen's Ball. And then there's also fun games. There's fun games for children to do. You can get your malasadas, your Portuguese malasadas, your linguiças, etc. They do have event security here. It's service contractor Elite. The church is up there. I'm gonna see it. The contractor is Elite. So, you know, you may be familiar with them at Petco Park, Chang Arena, San Diego. So they're here just providing event security. And you have SDPD obviously blocking the road, and here just in case. There's some of the dresses. Each dress is different to the court. So the court, you know, whoever's the queen of that court will be, hey, you know, or whether to the court queen and king, you know, and sort of dictate as to go into guidelines. And then there's about 4 or 5 events during the year leading up to it, sort of fundraising the Festa. So that would events, and basically the parents of the queen are sort of in charge of the events. They help plan it. The family help plans it. You know, they'll say, you know, family, you know, the family of Queen blah 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 will cordially invite you to this event, and then there's different of the year, like they have a golf tournament, they have a barbecue thing, they got a crab feast, and it's all the events to raise money for the Festa. And then they have, starting in April or Mayish, they have the weekly crownings at our church after 11 a.m. Mass, and then that leads up to the parade. I'm going to cut off here because I got to go to the bank, so I will cut back when I am set up in my parade spot. This bank right here is a good Portuguese bank. The branch manager here is Portuguese, and some of the people that work here are. So it's also a good community bank to go to. One of this bank is called Home Street Bank. They got many locations around San Diego, headquartered in Washington. Sort of the Portuguese bank of the area. I'm gonna go put my stuff away and set up. So right here is where I'm going to set up, right at the corner of Avenida de Portugal and Rosecrans Street. So the parade will go down some streets, come back, and then back and then come down to the street. So I'm going to set you up. Just set you up for the Festa right now. I'm gonna set my little kickstand up, put my stuff away, and show you.
Roman, you want to take one? How am I gonna take it?
Gotta take one more look at the white judge.
Now those kids right there are Point Loma High School Vanguard members. They're impartial. They're partially there. I'm gonna something about ambulance something. I'm gonna see what's going on, but after 11 o'clock mass finishes, it is 12 o'clock Pacific Standard, Pacific Daylight Time. The parade floats are getting ready to go back. And probably something about an ambulance. There's the full Vanguard. Group and the teacher, Mr. Benabata. Oklahoma High School Vanguard to participate in many competitions a year. I was a member in 2019-2020 season. Spent in the Southern California Schools and Band of SCSBOS, an orchestra association. So they're in their Class A uniforms. They haven't fully put on their Class A uniforms because it is hot. So what they'll do is they'll go down to the church and then they'll be, remember, just we'll dismiss them, and then usually some might stay around, some might go, go back and whatnot. There's another dress. They don't so much dictate on the shoes for, obviously, men, for women. But, queens of the courts do have some say. My sister was one, where she was in a couple courts 1 year. I'll be right back. As you can see, there's one of the queens. I will be right back. We are back. I've just been checking because there's some parts about an ambulance. I was seeing if it was true or not over something. So my church I go to is up the end of the street at the corner of Evergreen and Avenida de Portugal, called St. Agnes Catholic Church. It is in the Diocese of San Diego. It's like another security person there. So usually with events like this, usually they have someone, have one security person that is volunteers, like they have volunteer security person, and then they obviously have outside security, and then they coordinate with them if anything. There looks like some Vanguard band parents. So there are many different bands, parade floats, and courts that'll come through here. Every year, there are different flag colors. To this day! More band parents. They're coming across. Also here, for the Festa parade.
Yes, my brother. Jared did.
The Festa parade also, I just came to me, celebrate Saint Isabel, the Portuguese saint. Person who's in a court.
Okay, walk south and go right down.
Yeah, he said they found it.
But let's see.
So I'm gonna. Yeah, so I'm gonna just be showing you this. Parade hasn't started yet. I thought I'd start from where the road closure is to about here. Parade will be starting momentarily. The mass has ended. The celebrant or priest, I believe, was our pastor, Father Romeo, or Romy Velos. Please just goes by Father Romy.
I see my ex's car right here by the other homeless bed. She's like, I wanted to make sure she's alright and she didn't need gas or anything.
You want to make sure she's all right? She's good, homie. She didn't call you, she's good.
Right? She's having a baby, right?
Yeah.
Wait here for the parade to start. I'm gonna get one shot before the parade comes through. It's like a cane. This is what it looks like in the middle of Rosecrans Street. Normally you can't be here. Normally there's cars and whatnot. So it's what a closed down street looks like for a parade on a busy street. This is talking about like a busy street in a high dense area. This signal is also in event mode. They got a elite security person over there. They have some major intersections down there where the street begins to close. They'll have people there for security there for traffic control. More people in the courts getting ready for the final parade. You can see this, obviously it's closed. They got the special events traffic team here. Parade should hopefully be starting currently. If you're just tuning in, this is the 2024 Festa Espirito Santo Parade in Point Loma, San Diego, California. Coming from Church of Portuguese Catholic Church, St. Agnes Catholic Church, down to the hall, the UPSES hall. Right now here in front of Home Street Bank, which is few Portuguese go to this bank. It's a nice bank to go to. And then they've also got, and then the street's closed. They got the fish shop right there. That's a good place to go to. Harbortown Pub, Village Liquor. So all these businesses sort of benefit. Because in between the parades, either go down to the hall or they'll go, I want to go to Harbortown. I want to go here. Sort of relax. They're all dressed up. And then they go back to the parade. Vanguard Band Parent. So I'm set up in this area. I'm going to cut for a second. I've got to check something. I'll be right back with you. BRB. Festa Espirito Santo Parade, Point Loma, San Diego. Street is closed. They've got multiple unit cop cars. Those cars here, they got multiple units because it's a major street closed and there's tons of pedestrians walking. They don't want someone to come in and be like, oh, I want to drive through here. Like, you can't block the road. You can't block the road. You need some come in. So they've got the road walk. Now, the typical is they have had the sign posted out for a week or more about the Festa. At least a couple weeks now about the Festa. So here, kind of get your bearings. Cabrillo Rec Center is up to Canyon Street to the right. This is Canyon Street, Good Boy Gas, Innovative Capital, Post Office, new store coming, West Coast Paddle Sports, Harbortown Pub, Village Store, Fish Shop, and then Home Street Bank. Right now we're just waiting for the parade to start. The Queen's Mass, the 11 a.m. Mass, which today is the Queen's Mass, has finished. The parade will start coming. It looks like we got some movement, possibly. It'll go down. Parade route will usually go down a little ways. Go down one block, turn right, make another left, make a turn right, go down, make a right-hand turn, a left-hand turn on Avenida de Portugal, and come down here to give viewers an ample viewing of the parade. That's what malasadas look like, Portuguese donuts. Now the road, like I said, will be closed for several hours for the parade, and then for them to clean up and whatnot.
No, you said so what?
Low riders.
Yeah.
Portuguese low riders.
More people getting ready for the parade.
That was the first.
Oh, he sings
Parade should be starting because mass ended.
We need to get something for them down here. Like, we're gonna do the podcast now. Account for like that. So
I got.
we were gonna walk.
What butter? What butter?
And then I think there's one right here in this one.
Perfect. Yeah, I want to get so yeah. What are you doing, Mr. Had to add all of them on too much sun.
So they want no. So they want.
I don't want to talk to all this.
When Marley's walking.
This and then
Live for about 22 minutes. We're gonna streaming until the parade ends.
Oh no, I went to. Where did I go? I went to Princeton.
I'm not going with them. I'm
My girl, party on
Parade should be starting. Looks like they're forming. I hope they should be starting soon.
Yeah, it's the sister of the guy she married.
Did you guys do all inclusive?
No, we stayed at the Conrad's. Really nice.
Okay. I know. Like, there's a bunch of Conrads at the Conrads, right?
Yeah. We stayed there.
And they pay for everybody.
Yeah, they paid for it.
Here we are. In a spot, they're trying to get people to get out of the road.
Claremont Surf is on the way. I kind of wanted to go see the church.
Oh no, you guys probably have time. Yeah, my phone died.
Oh, look, that was calling.
Oh, you didn't now my phone died.
Right away. Party on the deck.
Okay, we'll see you in
Portuguese people talk really loud. Maybe he'll change his mind.
Call you later.
Oh, he's so excited.
It's just a mess, baby.
What do you say? He said we can go right now.
It's just a mess.
Or we can, he said if there's no room, come back.
Hi.
See how they walk down because when they first walked, Shane and Jenna were in the middle and Marley, and then the grandma was like mad. She's like, she's talking quickly, she's talking shit. I was like, yeah, because she paid for everything. They're supposed to be right here, and then you, just because you're the mom and dad, don't mean shit. She paid all that money for them. I'll be mad too. Yes. Her friend makes all the dresses. And so her friend sees that as like, oh, it's a dying art in our community. No one else wants to learn it. And all of them are old. So she's like, I don't know what's going to happen when all of us, our hands stop working. Yeah,
25 minutes we've been live for.
Marley, I learned how to make these damn dresses. You guys know what time?
Getting ready for the parade. I will
Starts now, but they go this
BRB.
way, and then they have to come back.
We're back.
At the hall, at the corner where you guys were, you could go to the bathroom there. I saw that, and then I saw Jordan. I was like, "You're here." He's like, "Girl, duh, my whole family's here." No, Jordan and Peru. Yeah, it's so hard to get there.
All the friends, they all know each other. You have to name them
No.
so they can have all their fun.
So it's like not everyone wants to be in it. Well, they don't. Her grandparents are. Yeah, that's what I told her. I was like, do you think that your wedding dress is going to be more beautiful than this? And then she's like, I'm going to have to see this. So I'm like, do you know how old she's going to be? She's only 12, my girl.
A woman,
I'm like, even your prom, everything you go to is never going to be as immaculate as
I've been sending that picture of her to our friends. I'm like, we're going to this Portuguese stuff. Look at
Yes.
this amazing dress.
And her cape is like 14 pounds. And so she's like, my shoulders hurt.
Do they walk or do they go on the or something?
No, they walk with it. And then, so she had to take a break and take it off. Yeah. But under they put plastic sheet.
Oh, cool.
So they know. Yeah. But she has to wear heels so that her dress doesn't get ruined on the bottom. So she's like, I can't take these heels off all day.
Will she,
They keep them on. Yeah, they keep on. Sometimes, because each year each family can pick the color that they want. So say like in 2 years, a family gets picked and then they're like, we want to be blue, we want those dresses, can you let us borrow them? So they do that. I should put jet. It's fancy. It's too hot. Yeah, wait till you see the little boys. They're so cute. So if she's the main queen, he'll have to be there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I would agree.
calm down.
So you usually start where you want to go. So like say you switch your position.
We're all worked out. We're worked up fine.
Yes. That's how they did us. It's me and then they're
So, in order to get
Hi girl. Yeah, because each year is
Getting ready for the 2024 Festa Espirito Santo Parade.
That was Sea-Rock. Over in Little Italy, he said if you're not Catholic, just cross your hand instead of like taking
Yeah,
back
it's
there or whatever. And he licked me in the head. Because I was the best man.
Oh my god, so last weekend at the mass, the guy was doing his mass and he was like telling a story about like cats, like stray cats coming to the church. And so that priest, he takes the cats, puts them in the mountains, the cats come back. Then the next week he's like, the cats came back, what do I do with them? And then he takes them to like some sanctuary, the cats come back. So then he's like, so this week next, he's like, he baptizes them, they don't come back again. And then everyone starts dying laughing. He's like, oh my god. I'm like, he's talking to everybody. He's like, look at the church was full last week. He's like, look at all y'all here today. Do you come all the time? No. Yep.
Musician for the parade.
But then I didn't get baptized, so I was like, why? They made me do like all my tests. So I was like, oh, right, you're supposed to get baptized. They said one, so like you go to heaven or whatever. And I was like, oh, look how y'all do. So that is. Oh yeah. I didn't do that.
Yeah, just that. She loves David. Favorite thing. They just started walking like that.
Yeah,
Bye, baby. Yeah, that fire coat and all that shit.
That's the one that's after the massive shoulder.
And the parade has started.
because when at 10 it's like
All those little kids, they got two little
exactly.
attention spans. What? I don't know.
So the band's at the end, right? The band's at the end, right? The band? Was that the end?
I saw the tuba guy or whatever warming
Yeah,
up
so
up
they're
there.
lined up. So that means they're already walking.
Oh, I see the flags
They
right
already
here.
started. They start on time.
So what time do they start? Oh shit. So it's 12:24 already.
They're making their way this way. They're about 10:30.
What is it? 1:30.
I'm talking about the very
Oh yeah. But mine was like third or fourth to the last.
Oh yeah, they're coming right here, babe.
Yeah.
What's
Little League said Alcon.
Just walking. And then they're handing out
There was two dudes that said Alcon.
Oh, like sunflowers?
yeah.
What the hell? I want some seeds.
The parade is starting.
Sorry.
Rosemont Foothillers marching band is here.
Oh yeah?
I saw his
Somewhere
dad.
around here?
Yeah, I saw him down there.
SCTC
I
has
saw your dad. He was like, my whole
close the street.
They see Portuguese? No, he's redhead Portuguese. He's like the Canelo.
Got the USA flag, the Portuguese flag, and a few other flags.
Is it? No, he's not talking, he's yelling.
He's cussing you out in gibberish.
What does Shane have to do?
Shane just has to walk with them because that's his dad. But he doesn't really have to. They make him.
Yeah.
Because it should be
He didn't
the,
know until this morning, but I'm sure they
Yeah,
planned that
they
shit.
because the grandma and the grandpa are the ones that like they paid for everything. They're the ones that threw the party. It's there. So really, Shane and Jenna don't have to walk. But Jenna's like, we're walking. And then they walked in the middle, and then Shane's like, girl was talking in Portuguese, talking shit, because they should be in the middle. They paid for all that shit.
Yeah.
And Shane's like, me and Jenna are right there bucket looking stupid. I'm like, oh my god.
So he did the first walk already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So let's see if now they let the grandparents be in the middle. Wait, Jenna gets it all in her head where she's like, it's my daughter. But I'm like, your dad paid for this
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Like, what?
Like, you're gonna be in the ranks. It's higher up.
Yes.
High school, right? I saw the tuba on the corner up there. It'll be the best marcher.
I always think every time I see anything, I'm like, what is that one?
Gigs, right?
He wants to be a flagpole.
It would be the best.
Or the conductor.
Whatever he's gonna do it right.
You guys all be coming.
Look at this guy. This guy's like a nutcracker robot.
Got a lot of realism to that. Walk where? Walk where to that?
Aww. Cute.
Those things are so all the saints.
Yeah,
I pray too. Wait, then you're real Catholic? No.
Catholic saints.
Yeah,
All the saints. The purple one, pinkish one, St. Agnes. That's what my church is named after. The Portuguese church is named after St. Agnes, right
They all
there.
have the little steering thing, but he doesn't need anybody else. Yeah, they all keep getting stuck up in the sewage.
Oh my gosh, watch out, little girl, little girl, little girl, little girl.
This is like the special day.
Yeah, so each week it's 6 weeks or 7 weeks from Easter is today. And then each week is a different queen. And then the queen represents, yeah. And then so Marley's is St. Teresa. And St. Teresa is like health and wealth. So each one is
She's the one of the younger ones. Maybe when she gets older, she'll be
the main queen, exactly. And so she had to do a speech last week.
Those are to represent the tuna fishermen,
And she said,
the Portuguese tuna fishermen, the tuna memorial,
and she looks at her grandpa.
big Portuguese tuna fish.
It's like,
And
girl,
they
you
just
gotta
always
make
be
me
here.
for
That's
that, 'cause
why
when you're the main queen, you throw this whole party.
they got these wooden fishing poles
Man, dude, they be freaking throwing out.
and boats.
So much money, like winning.
Yeah, Kenny was saying like 70% of what number is freaking Portuguese. Like,
Yeah.
all owned it.
All owned, and they keep it with each other. And then when someone's gonna sell, they tell the next their community. They don't post it. So Jen and Shane, their condo that they just bought, someone told her, "We're gonna sell this. Do you want to buy it?" She's like, "Yes." And then they give it to you cheap.
There's a representative of
And it's
Florida
like,
fishing, the fisherman boat.
Exactly.
Fisherman boat.
Yeah.
That's freaking legit. That's how they keep it in the family.
Yeah.
I
And
feel
that's
like
why they're
Asian-
trying to keep
Asian
it like
people
this.
and that shit too.
Yeah. That's why they want to keep it like this, and all the kids are together.
That's classic. Yeah, who's driving the boat? What is
That is somewhere that's a family boat.
that like
That's what it is to represent the tuna memorial.
Who the heck's who's the conductor over here?
And here comes the rest.
Bottom out.
Some captains.
Freaking,
These were tuna. These are tuna captains or tuna fishermen.
somebody got this car.
or not, but it was. Yeah, granddaughter, because they all own this stuff now. I doubt it.
That's the Navy Captain Jeff Yankerin. Yankerin.
Going to meet you.
That's right. Woo! First responders.
Represent our first responders.
I got.
First responders. Woo! That's the future right there.
I've never even heard of this. Oh, here's a little league you were talking about. Where's my seeds at, yo?
I know. Let's see. It's that little golf cart they have.
What?
Coming up,
Yeah, I was telling Stephanie.
some more Saints coming up is Point Loma Little League, one of the two local Little Leagues here in the Point Loma area.
So watch when she comes, the little.
This one is
boys,
this
their
one. So this
outfits,
part of
that's
Point
what she's
Loma
gonna have to wear.
got some teams with different jerseys like Lions Club, Jensen's, Alcott.
The 6 feet. Yeah.
They got All Stars going on now. Let's hope they make it far.
Yeah, just like, and that's why her grandmother was like crying when she did her speech last weekend, because she was like, I put my name in when my oldest daughter was 6 months. She's 39 and she barely got picked last week.
And do they vote on it or what? How does it work?
Yeah, they just pick you. So
Oh, it's a lottery.
yeah, and then the voting ones is the main thing you get voted. So her grandmother already was able to. Her daughter was the main.
And then, man, so
When
the
it's
main
more,
queen next
like, it's
year,
more prestigious to be.
the main queen next year, her grandpa is gonna have to pay for this whole event.
Yeah,
Silva Jiu-Jitsu. Silva is a common Portuguese last name.
Well, so if she gets voted, then you will.
Right, then you'll never see another her. And then she's like, even if I have to skip 2 years, I don't care.
Wait, so can she get voted again if she's older?
Yeah, so you can go until you're a senior in high school.
Oh, damn. And who votes on it? Like her peers or the adults?
The adults. But her grandmother, so involved, she volunteers, is that, so that's why she said it, because she knows they'll pick her. Because she knows how everyone in the community knows how their family is.
It's all like nepotism.
Right. Yes. Everyone, all her kids got married there. They're all camped outside of there.
Okay, so here we start with the first week. So this is first week and she's 6. This is first week.
Wait, no, not yet. She's first. But this is first. But get ready. And then they'll tell each other the colors. It's so funny. It's all secret because you're like, you want to see it presented. They all pick
Sometimes those
right, her gold, like last year, Marley was gold. The last 2 years, she was gold.
and she was princess.
She was a lady. Yeah.
Like on the side.
Right.
This is
And they're all handmade by old ladies. Dresses. And so the lady that does Marley's, she's like, oh, there's like 10 of them or 8 of them. She's like, really good. And all the younger kids want to
back down.
And the beach ball, Marley dropped 2 of her things. She's like off her dress, they fell off. She started crying because she just feels bad about how much time it took her.
Did she have one?
So she starts crying, and her grandma's like, "What's wrong, Marley?" And she's like, "I don't know." And her grandma's like, "I found them. I have them. Don't worry."
Yeah, and then like they'll get put back on the No, I'm gonna wait until they pass, and then we're gonna go anyways once they're done.
Yeah, so we have like 10 more minutes.
Look how proud.
They got all these cops, all the signs.
The security at the party.
That's so special for them.
It's such a weird
But it's really this. It's not like this big.
No, yeah, like they do this.
Right, they do it in all these cities. So this lady that was standing next to me, and she's like, "Oh, I went to the one up north, but the dresses aren't like this."
Well, just yeah, depends on how hard the people are there.
Right, and it's because these old ladies, they're showboats. They're making
This is probably gonna be on the news.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any news trucks, but I imagine they're freaking.
Yeah, at 10 they were.
Okay.
Outside's like,
Before the hotel.
they feel like the
That's where the party starts. There's like a little traffic jam. They're not filming it. So.
yeah, there's the guys down there.
And like, why they gotta get out of the street? Nobody's coming down.
Right, it's blocked. Like, let them out.
Yeah, just disperse to the sidewalk, and then shit can keep going.
They go to mass. Usually you let like all these people that are in it and their family go. So we didn't go because that church was
I don't see it.
so we would have to stand in the back. So we're like, we're not going to mass. We came down here in line to get tickets just to buy food.
Damn.
And everybody needs to.
And then Marley is like, I could just go in the back and get free pizza. I'm like, girl, what?
She already knows.
I'm
it
like,
for
what
me.
about a beer? She's like, my grandpa will get it. I'm like,
So I could also.
okay.
Get,
She got the plug.
I look. Is he heavy? You big boy. Jet boy, look over here. Jet. Jet. Jet, look over here. Jet. Jet, look over here. Nice.
Been streaming for about 50 minutes.
Yeah.
We're working on that. Although this morning I took him to look at all the trees and he usually rips the leaves off and I was like, careful, and he just kind of like did that. Here they come.
Dude, so what do? They have to dry clean all this stuff? Like the jackets? Oh, it's got plastic in it. Look at it, you see that?
They just spent $3,000 to let it get ruined.
And then the rocks are going to freaking go clean. They got to dry clean it or something.
Yes, it does. And that's why you're saying that. Because they're like, no, you said the But watch these feather ones are right. I die.
It's like frozen and shit.
Yeah. Whoever thought of that? That's the thing. Once they, like, the younger generation starts, like, designers and all that stuff, it's going to be fly.
I always tell my black woman, I said, we'll get down. Because you know there ain't no weapons.
Exactly.
Look at that baby. Oh. Today he was picking up baby. To the roof. She looks good. Yeah. What's your name?
Jet.
Right? James Jet, Raiders. Raider Nation.
James
James Jet.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
James Jet.
No, we're not
Okay,
doing
all right, I'm sorry.
No Raiders.
James
No
Jet.
Raiders. That's Jumbo Jet right there.
Hold it on.
All right.
My bonus says we have to take this
My girl,
Yeah, of her coming down. But you gotta get all the way to the studio because I do that.
yeah, let's get up in that street, man.
Oh, no, they're coming.
I know, she's not even here yet.
Woo! Damn, those are nice though.
That should fly.
Imagine though, they had to wear this shit back in the day. So you guys are lucky.
Yeah, Victorian.
And they didn't have no AC back then. So imagine, we would have been hot.
They had fucking pom-poms.
Badass,
If your wedding dress ain't like that, I don't even want it.
And so they have plastic under it so it doesn't freaking drag.
Yeah, it's like well, you see, when Marley walks down, there's Marley's right there. There's Marley right there.
Okay, Marley's pregnancy, baby blue.
So she's in the middle of the two girls. Behind white shirt. Here.
What am I doing? Do videos. What am I doing? Yeah, look at your hair. Get up in there, girl. Get up in that traffic.
So we were all
Marley, why so serious?
Why so
I got 3 phones. Give me your number. It's that way, dude. My shit froze up. Woo, give me your number. Woo! Hey, Shane in the blue suit. Give me your number, boy.
123 Queen.
Look at, oh, is this booty? Okay, is that booty? Look at
But it's just beats up.
Because I saw you there the whole time and you didn't walk away.
T-Bone.
You gotta wait for your team. Little man, wait for her. Wait for her. You can do it. You can do it. There you go. Come on. There you go. There you go. You got it.
And then,
Good job. Come on, let me give you a white suit. What size is it? Let me have it. I like my outfit. That was real good.
1904.
Don't drop that sign, girl. Don't drop that sign. That's right. Big muscles.
You are the best husband.
Look at
Lavender, we're right here. Lavender gang. Woo! You guys look good. Look. Lavender, we're right here together. You're my brothers. Woo! It's the princesses and the queens. I love Lavender. Woo! All right, these out. I'm from Slytherin. I'm from the school of Hogwarts. What are you from?
That was the Parliament High School Vanguard coming up
That's awesome.
top.
I love that.
That's my kid, Devo. Watch out, Devo. Watch out, Devo.
Oh, Devo, great.
Watch out, Devo.
Go. That kid is gone.
Watch out, Devo.
That kid is good as gone.
Devo. 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 Devo.
Here comes the Parliament High School cheer team as well. Playing a song called Hey Baby.
oh, we got the bubbles.
That's a deep ass That must be a big high school with a lot of students, but that's a big cheer.
The varsity is in white, JV is in maroon. My sister was on cheer. There's the cheer coach right there with the white shirt and the blue black skirt. There's the Parliament High School Vanguard color guard. That's the major.
on my duties.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going?
Oh no, I don't know how you're gonna get in the gate though.
We'll have to wait.
Once you go past that clock there right there, you can get it.
Well, good.
No, but how are you gonna get through the gate?
I'm gonna jump and I'm gonna hop it. Congratulations. Always. Be good.
Thanks, man.
Like close parking, right?
And she turned 6. She turned 5. She turned 6 in August.
It's not good luck. It's good. It's good thing.
It's not taxi.
Mr. President.
Hey, let's go.
Was it silver? So
Samita!
And that is the parade. Tail ends, people walking down the hall. This is the 2024 Festa Espirito Santo Parade. From my church, St. Agnes Catholic Church, down to the UPSES Portuguese Hall. The security SCTC will be taking down the road barriers to slowly open up Rosecrans Street. The work either going to slowly turn back on the lights. They're not in event mode. Event mode just means it is flashing red, so which means they got control of the intersection. I'll show you what it's like down at the hall. Festivities in a bit. That'll be the end of the stream, but I'd like to show you the process of what it takes to clean up after an event like this. So right now they're just taking down the cones. Elite security and the other providers, the police department and other personnel will be taking down what you call the barriers. Rosecrans Street, however, will still be closed. Well, for time seeing. Hi.
What you doing?
Not much.
What?
Not much.
Yeah, did you watch the parade?
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Yeah,
All right, did you see Lila?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Excellent. Are you down here by yourself, or
Yeah,
you just came down to watch the parade?
yeah.
Awesome. Good job.
Mhm.
Good seeing you.
Good seeing you. See, police car 1 has left. Security and events team was leaving. Slowly but surely leaving. They're gonna, first things first is they're gonna open up they're gonna slowly open it up right now they're gonna probably let northbound traffic and southbound traffic through just this part of the intersection. So from Avenida de Portugal to Canyon Street, then they'll open southbound traffic again from Canyon Street to Shelter Island Drive to Canyon Street. Then once those people clear the area, then they're going to open up northbound traffic between Canyon and Evergreen. Between Canyon and Shelter Island. Then they'll open the last portion of the street, Emerson, up to Shelter Island, and the street will be back open to normal cars. Now, it does take a lot of work. You have to pull a lot of permits from the city to get these. You got to get, I believe, from the police department. You got to make sure like a special fire department permit. There's a lot of permits. The process you need to close the street. It has to be way in advance. You got to place the signs out at least 2 weeks or more in advance to let folks know about the road closure. And then if it's not big like this, then you don't need. If it's not big like this, it won't take as long. If you want to have, let's say, neighborhood block party and you want to have your feet officially closed, obviously that it doesn't take that much to do it. But if you're having a massive parade like this, you got to get a parade permit, you got to get all your permits together, like your ABC license, all that stuff. So I'm going to go and show you, now I'm living for over an hour, 70 minutes. So I'm going to go show you what it's like down at the hall, try and get something to eat. There's Route 28. It's time to go all the way around. There's Grossmont bus. We're going to have to go right. They're going to have to go up Canyon Street and then figure another way down. There's the Grossmont bus going back to the Grossmont Union High School. There's going to go back to the Grossmont High School, home of the Foot Healers. I may have said in the past, I'm the announcer for Paloma High School softball. We beat Grossmont in 2 games in playoffs the other day. Varsity softball to make it to round number 4. So it looks like they're getting the road open for the Grossmont bus to go through. They're going to allow certain cars to go through, but the Grossmont bus is a priority. So they're going to allow them to go through. And then they're going to close the road up again until they... Oh, looks like they're getting the Grossmont bus go through. However, it'll still be closed to motorists for quite some time. They're just letting the official people from the parade go through. So Grossmont High School being one of them, they have to go through. It's bus number 4-Q3. It's a Thomas Bluebird bus, probably a Bluebird body. It's a Thomas bus. It's similar to very similar to what you call a international transit bus. It's the largest bus they make in school buses. Usually you have one set seat for 4 to 6 people with wheelchairs, and you got a next size up, so you're not so big, and then you got your big transit buses. Let it open to motorists, however, the lights are still in event mode. SCPD now is going to go ahead and turn on the lights. I'm going to go show you this process because I have not seen it before. So they're going to go turn on the lights, and I'm going to go get some food, and then show you what it's like at the hall. They got special keys for the box. See, like that, the light has now been turned over. They got a key to turn it in and out of event mode. Just like that, it is out of event mode. Here in Point Loma, the Point Loma Association will paint electric boxes. Now in a box, and they'll paint it. Require permits, and they'll hire an artist to paint it. This one's flowers. There's other boxes. I'm gonna go back over because that's where I want to be. And like that, I push the button, the walk button works. That officer leaves, he's done his duties, so I'll go back to whatever else he's assigned to. Some of the officers, I think, just get assigned to work the events. Like they say, hey, we need you to work this event. We want you on from this time to this time to work the event. Yeah, after that, you can go available, or 1042 as the police code is calling it. This light, however, is still in event mode. The street's been closed since early this morning. I'll give you a time here. It is 1:06 p.m. and they've opened the street to motorists. However, they still have not changed the Shelter Island Drive Rosecrans Street light out of event mode. They are still blocking traffic southbound. Northbound traffic has been cleared. So northbound as in towards Old Town and the freeway. Southbound traffic is still not letting through on this part of the street. But they just have switched the light back on. They're letting southbound traffic through. 1:06 p.m. about 1 o'clock is when they have turned on the lights back to normal mode. People are obviously exhausted because they do tons of walking, especially the girls with the shoes and all the heavy dresses, the shoes, all that stuff. I'm hungry. I'm going to go show you the see some of them take off their shoes. My sister that I was in the parade once. Walking in here to the hall on the corner of Avenida de Portugal and Scott Street. It's in between that. However, this part of the street will still be closed for quite some time. The Rosecrans Street has opened back up. I gotta get something to eat. I'm hungry. Here we are in the mess. Called the mess because it's all where everyone congregates. SES Hall is right there. They all got Portuguese things on here. The Tourist Center right here. Queens.
Yeah, let's show this you get in there.
You can rent this event booth out if you wanted to. There's a events hall. You rent it out for weddings. Events. They got a stage in there, so you want to host a benefit concert, you can. So, Line, I am going to go ahead and cut it off here. That was the 2024 Espirito Santo Festa Parade.
Until July.
Enjoy watching the live stream of the parade. Now I'm going to be in this. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.